And here we are. Welcome forward everyone to the latest episode of the Working Man's Warships. I'm your humble host Jedi Gad, and we welcome you, whoever you may be, wherever you are in the globe, whatever time of the day or night it is where you are, and however you are tuning in, watching and listening. Welcome. So today I came in and I thought, let's play one of these ships that is like one of the originals, one of the ships that was on the game early on that's kind of been forgotten. And I'll include myself in that too. I've forgotten about it as well. There's so many new ships coming all the time. Sometimes you forget what was good. And sometimes you need to go dance with the girl who you came here with. Prinz Eugen. And again, so many new ships, so much good ships in this game, we forget that sometimes the originals could be the best. And this is a Karl von Müller build. And of course, we're going to go for our German guys. And our German guys, get them. Zweitens Weinsitz. There. Get them. Beim letzten Mal wurdest du besiegt. Das ist inakzeptabel. Our base trait is that we are hearty, we are running Tenant, Doorman, we're going beyond range, we are igniters, we're fortified, we're fixated, and we are fully packed. Love that. Fortified, fixated and fully packed. We're running the aiming systems mod 1, damage control system mod 2, target acquisition system mod 1, and gunfire control system mod 2. For our exterior and boosters, we're of course going in with the Commander XP, our global XP, credit boost, and our battle boost. We will save the ship XP for our tech tree ships. So, get them. Prinz Eugen. Niederlage wird nicht toleriert. Prinz Eugen. One of those ships that, we all seem to forget about. Because we've got so many new toys to play with. But you know what? What you got last Christmas could still be good. Now, I do want to apologize to you all as well. Again, the whirring in the background. We had a little break and now we are firmly back in the outback. We are boiling here in the UK. And I know I ain't been as active as I should have. The World Cup is on. It's once every 4 years, people. You can forgive me that, right? You're not going to forgive me, are you? Okay. Well, we're on the Atlantic. And it is a capture the base game. So let's have a look at the starting lineups and see what's notable, what catches our attention. So we can see a Kagero over there. The Cleveland Guardians are here too, as well as Plymouth Argyle. We've got some Harlem Heat up in here. There's a lot to think about. There are no divisions, so we don't need to think about that. But what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to keep an eye on our destroyer here. We're going to watch him, and we're going to try and follow his trajectory, because we're hoping he's going to spot for us and see what's coming on the horizon. Now, Prinz Eugen is an example of where my own channel has taught me something. Because I'm looking at all these ships now, some of them I haven't played in a while, and I'm having a look, and I'm looking back on my builds, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did you really put that on this ship? You yourself have underestimated how good this ship is. You're not maximizing its potential by putting this trash build on here. It's cost me some money as well, having to sell parts and put other parts on because I was a fool to put things on in the first place. That plays a part as well. It's good. We can all learn something. Now, here we go, because we can see over the horizon, we have got an Inamura over here somewhere. We're looking over there. We can see that Edinburgh's over there too. There's some stuff going on around here that we can... There's food for thought. Now, here come the Guardians. The Guardians are here broadside. So, by rights, there should be some punishment handed out here to Cleveland. Right? Well, no. So, the Guardians have got away with being broadside not only to a pretty good, in terms of AP, a pretty good cruiser, but also there's a Dewa here. So, Cleveland is dicing with death, but so far has managed to get away with it. So we're going to back up and we're going to reassess and we're going to come forward. As Harlem Heat draw the first blood. So what I was trying to do here is stay... Oh look! Friesland. Now, he has a problem for us because he can hurt our destroyer from inside his smokescreen with his sonar. So we got to focus on him. And at the same time, try and, you know, be wary of the fact that Inamura could make this a very, very bad day for us really quickly. So there's torpedoes going all over the place, and now we're going to try and get some ordnance on the battleship through the smoke screen. So he's clearly decided that he is going to go balls to the wall. He's charging forward, so we need to be aware of this. So I'm going to put some torpedoes here. Give him something to think about. Hopefully he'll be tap dancing like Gregory Hines, but we don't know yet. So we're just going to leave them there, back up. We know that he has the potential to make things bad for us. Guardians are still here. And we've just got to keep... the game is in the balance. It's only 1-0. It's capture the base, remember. So it's a tipping point here where if we're fools, we can lose this battle very quickly. But if we're on our guard, we can put ourselves in a good position. So we're just going to stay here, moving forward and back, trying to maneuver ourselves in a position where we can hit and not get hit. This is the Floyd Mayweather of World of Warships legends. We're putting ourselves in position to throw some jabs, keep people on their toes, and not ourselves get hit. Now, you've heard the warning be issued, right? I'm trying to warn this Hawk about where he is going. Remember I said about a tipping point in this balance. But Hawk seems to have a suicide wish. Now, again, you do not, especially in a big old battleship, want to go there and be the center of attention. You don't. Hence the reason why I've been going forward and backwards over here, and we clip Friesland's tail as he tries to escape round the corner. And then Dewa comes through in the clutch. We are happy, 2-0 up. That's 2 destroyers down. We're in a good position now. Except that Hawk hasn't seemed to have heeded the warning. And, as you may expect, he has his suicide wish granted. Don't do this, people. I'm trying to warn you, okay? I tried to tell him. He's gone through there and got wiped off the map. So, that's given us a bit of a conundrum now, because we were in a good position, but now it's not so good. And then we lose a destroyer, and now it's really in the balance. You see what I was saying before at that tipping point? Well, we're entering another one now. You know, it ebbs and flows and sways. You know they say being 2-0 up in football is the most dangerous lead. Well, you've just seen it in effect. It is now Archbishop Desmond 2-2, and all because our teammates have put themselves in compromising positions unnecessarily. Speaking of which, here comes the British cruiser. And you know, it's just a bad idea in your papier-mâché cruiser to sail broadside, particularly when you've got a German cruiser over here which is fully capable of punching you in the face at light middleweight. So I've got a feeling he may swing back round, so we're gonna put some torpedoes here And we're going to see if that's going to happen. It's a tight game. This could turn either way very easily. So we're just going to put these down and we get another citadel. So we are hurting this man up. He really should have heeded the warning. But he's still here. Still firing away. I admire the bravery. That's probably the only thing I admire. But be that as it may, he's still afloat. And speaking of still afloat, we've got some people here who have appeared and disappeared in different places. You can see there's a lot going on here. We've got the Inamura over here. The Guardians are over there. This is getting dicey now. We're getting shot from all angles. You can see he's definitely looking at us. And right now we go 3-2 up. And there really now is nothing for it. Angreifen. Angreifen! It is time to go after the Inamura. We have a 4-2 lead. The worst case scenario, we get obliterated, which is not very good. But this is high risk, high reward, because this man needs to go down. He represents a serious threat to my citadel, and I want him up out of here, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Off go the torpedoes. And between us and our teammates, we have taken him down. Ultras are happy, up go the flares, but the job isn't done, because as you can see, we are still getting our backside tagged over here. So we've got to turn this rig round and start heading north. Now, here come the Guardians, and for the entire time, Cleveland has just been a thorn in my side. So we need to try and remove this man as quick as possible. Get him up out of here. There we go, Citadel. It is a goal for Deutschland, Oliver Bierhoff. And now we're going to attempt some cleanup duty. Famous last words. You know how things can change quickly over here. And no sooner mentioned than it happens, we lose another ship. This game is not over. You know, on this channel, there's a tipping point. And if it's a good game, win, lose or draw, I will be posting this. So let's see what happens. Now, I know up here, we've got one of each. I'm spotted. Destroyers likely hovering around here. On goes our sonar. But there's still a battleship out here that we need to be wary of too. So, it's dicey. It's looking alright at the moment, but as it's captured a base, it can change. And here we go, Izumo. I don't really want to be within range of his big guns, if I'm honest. I don't. I want to shoot and be able to tag people from a distance, but I don't want to get tagged. So we're just going to back it up a bit. Sit here. We're still consistently getting hits. My teammate should be able to finish him off. So that just leaves the Izumo and the Destroyer to be wary of. They're basically what's holding us back from winning this game. And here come the torpedoes. So we prepared for this. We knew this was coming. That's why we've backed up. We've got our sonar on. And we're just going to sit here. And our teammates do take care of the cruiser. So now it's good. We're sitting here in a nice position. And we've got Izumo in a crossfire. It's exactly where he wanted to be. And some is determined to go forward here. Now, there's a reason I was backing up. A very good reason. If the heavy cruiser's backing up, you and your destroyer, maybe you should do the same. Because what I'm in fact telling you by doing that is that there's some danger out here. And as you can see up there, the destroyer is still here. And then right on cue, I tried to tell you, Jutland is over there. You see, little things, details. I've been trying to tell you. But be that as it may, Izumo's still out here. And we're going to have to take care of him. We've gone dark, which is nice. And this smoke screen, and we're going to still try and take care of him. And to this point, I know this guy cannot be shooting. He can't be shooting HE in his Izumo. He can see us. What is he shooting out of his ship? You tell me. Place your bets, because when in Izumo shooting at cruiser, don't shoot HE. I know he's not shooting it. Well, okay. Never interrupt your opponent when they're making a mistake, I suppose. Some is running for his life after getting his butt kicked up the middle. And we're just going to concentrate on this Izumo here. We've got help and support from the other side. So there's a crossfire going on. It's an ideal position for us to be in as a team. And we should be wrapping this up. If we can't wrap this game up, then neither of us, including me, should really be playing this game. We should retire. So we have reached the edge of how we can back up. So it's time to push it back forward now. And hopefully we can take Izumo down quickly and efficiently. Somehow is still alive. I don't know how, but he is. Kudos to him for hanging in there. He is shooting HE, isn't he? And you're shooting at a tier 7 cruiser in your tier 8 battleship? I mean, really? Don't do this, people. You want them big, heavy hits in a battleship. And you can see it's death by paper cuts for Izumo because we're shooting at him. Our teammates are shooting at him from the other side too. And if he'd made a wiser choice in terms of his ammunition, he may have been able to turn the tide. As it is, he goes down. Ultras are happy. Up go the flares. And now it's just a small matter of dealing with the destroyer. He can see me. He's around here somewhere. So I want to hit the game-winning shot. You know, that's just me. It's the sort of Michael Jordan in me. I want to hit the game-winning shot. Now, am I Michael Jordan good at this game? No, I'm not. But, you know, I like to think I am. When I get on a skateboard, I like to think I'm Tony Hawk. Right before it all goes wrong. Now, you notice, Plymouth Argyle gave us a tip-off. But his tip-off appears to be Plymouth Argyle are trying to get us killed. What are you doing? Why have you told me he's there and he's over there? Why did I listen to you? I think Plymouth Argyle think I'm wearing a Portsmouth shirt. Or Southampton. Anyway, here he is. And, oh, look at that dispersion. Wham! Right in the back. We take down his engines. And really, now, it's just a matter of time for this man. Can we get the game-winning shot? No! Diamond Blast. We don't. But, you know what we do? We win. I'm pleased. Prinz Eugen, don't forget about this ship. It is still as overpowered as ever. We come top. Very happy. Nice score. Decent amount of Skrilla. And if you like what we're doing, like, subscribe, share. And we will see you on the next episode of the Working Man's Warships.